Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and in today's video I am going to talk about gesso, particularly the gesso used by old masters, because their paintings are still here and I wanted to know what kind of ingredients they used to make their initial layers with. This video is going to be more towards the technical side, so if you want to know how to make your paintings last a little bit more longer, this is the right video. What is gesso? Gesso is a primer which is made up of binder and plus filler. Binders could be glue and fillers could be marble dust or any white color. So nowadays the gesso which we are getting in market is made up of acrylic polymers which acts as an adhesive plus the paints, white paints, right? But in the olden days, the old painters used to use rabbit skin glue and some fillers. Fillers could be gypsum and they used to use marble dust. Let us consider the properties of hide glue first, because they used to use sizing of hide glue on their substrate. Substrate is your canvas or the wood panel onto which the painting is done. So binder is hide glue. The hide glue is rabbit skin glue. When the experiments were done, it was seen that the rabbit skin glue is having high moisture responses. That means it will change its dimension with fluctuations in the moisture. When the moistures were changed from high to low, that is 90% to 10%, it was seen that the change in dimension was 6%. So the hide glue changed 6% of its initial dimension. I will link the studies in the description below. And also at high moisture levels, that is more than 85%, the glue reactivates, and when the desiccations are occurring, that means the moisture is taken away. When it dries, again high levels of stress are formed. Now let us see the properties of hide glue when it is applied with the wood. Here in the studies, the wood taken is cotton wood and the hide glue is our rabbit skin glue. So when experiments were run, as you can see in this figure, here these two graphs represent hide glue and cotton wood. They are intersecting approximately only at 70% of moisture. That means approximately at this moisture, the swelling and shrinking in the wood and the hide glue are same. At a different moisture levels or humidity levels, the glue and the wood do not cooperate with each other. So why the old masters used to use hide glue as the sizing is the biggest question, and I will tell you why they used to use this after studying the properties of gesso. So watch this video till the end, okay? Gesso is made up of hide glue plus gypsum, which is calcium sulfate, and marble dust or chalk powder, which is calcium carbonate. When we are making the gesso at home, we have to consider this PVC, which is pigment volume concentration, which is determined by this formula. PVC is equal to P upon P plus B into 100, where P is representing the pigment value and B is representing the binder. The higher values of PVC indicate that the binder is less, that is hide glue is less, and when the values of PVC are low, that means the filler is less and the binder is more. That means the gessos with high PVC content are less responsive to moisture. They are actually resistant to moisture fluctuations. Experiments have shown that when the PVC is 58.3%, then the changes in the dimensions were 1.5%. And when the PVC was 81.3%, the changes in dimensions was only 0.6%, which is 1/10 of changes in our rabbit skin glue. When you are making your own gesso, you have to consider the PVC values. It should be in the range of 70 to 85%. It shouldn't be in the range of 95% also, because that means the binder will be less and then there will be high chances of the paint chipping off. There was one more experiment done with stainless steel gauges, wherein different materials were applied and the stress levels were measured. So as you can see in this figure, the first one is rabbit skin glue showing high levels of stress. The next one is the next two are the gessos. So the magic happens when these layers come together, especially when the hide glue is applied and on top of that gesso is applied. As you can see in this diagram, it will have a strong effect on reduction of stress levels. So why the artist used to use rabbit skin glue as the sizing? So one point which I have already told you, there are two other points. The one more is, because of the size of particle, it will provide less stiffness, that means more flexible, which will help it to cope with the movements of wood. That means when the wood is shrinking or swelling, it will provide a little bit of flexibility. Also, when the levels of stress are very high, it will develop micro cracks, which will prevent further crack propagation. It will prevent the big cracking. As you can see in this study, it is written, nevertheless, this stress may be reduced subsequently through the formation of network of microcracks, which arrests the crack propagation at the pores and makes the layer more stable. And that is why they used to use rabbit skin glue, and that is the reason why the paintings are still here. Yeah, one more thing is, while making your own gesso, please consider the value of the PVC. Along with that, you need to consider that you are putting in different types of fillers, because different shapes will provide more stability to the gesso. If you like these kind of videos, please let me know in the comment section below. Please subscribe to my channel and also share this video to your other artist friend whom you think this information will be useful. Thank you so much and bye.